and welcome to the Sock Witchery YouTube channel. My name's Lindsay. I'm coming to you from Wisconsin, where I live with my husband Colin and our cat Gigi. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Sock Witchery, and down below in the description I have the links to everywhere you can find me. This is going to be the start of the 2025 Rhinebeck vlog. So, if you are new to the channel, Rhinebeck is the New York State Sheep and Wool Festival, which is held at Dutchess County Fairgrounds in Rhinebeck, New York. I have gone since 2019 every other year. There is no vlog for 2019. That was actually the first year I started vlogging, and I started with Vlogmas in 2019. But I have vlogged the 2021, 23, and now 25 festivals. So this year's Rhinebeck vlog will be different because if you are new to the channel, or if you need a refresher, if you haven't been here in a while, I used to be a middle school orchestra teacher, and I went every other year because I used to have to save up my PTO to be able to take the time off to go. I usually took Friday and Monday off so that I could recover from travel. And I, in previous years, have also been doing Vlogtober at the same time. Unfortunately, my October leading up to today has been insane, and to the point where I've had nothing to vlog because I've been so busy. So we're getting a little bit of Vlogtober here towards the end because I'm going to vlog Rhinebeck. I will vlog the week after Rhinebeck, and then I will vlog the last week of October. These will probably be similar vlogs to this, where it'll be weekly or like a longer vlog with me talking with footage put in. So this year, I am now employed with Fangirl Fibers. I am the studio assistant for Fangirl Fibers, based here in Wisconsin, and we are going as a business because we are vending at Cake Palooza in Saugerties on Friday. Today is Monday, October 13th, and I have spent most of today, it is almost noon, spent today doing errands and whatnot to get ready to leave because we are driving and we are leaving tomorrow morning. So that's very exciting. We are driving from here to Saugerties, New York, where we are staying this year. It's going to take us 2 days. So I'm going to vlog the drive as we go. And yeah, I am bringing many socks to work on. Part of the reason I also haven't been vlogging is because I have been working on a lot of things that have to stay under wraps until we get to Rhinebeck. I'm just going to refer to it as Rhinebeck, even though we're not staying in Rhinebeck. Everyone just calls it the knitting fiber community, crochet fiber. What the fiber community refers to it as Rhinebeck. So I do have Rhinebeck sweater for Saturday. My Rhinebeck sweater for Friday is not happening because I got tired of it. So I'm wearing a sweater that I finished earlier in the year that has not really had a formal debut on Friday. So I will be going to Cake Palooza. I will be going to Indie Untangled. I will be going to the Sheep and Wool Festival on Saturday. The Sheep and Wool Festival is Saturday and Sunday, but we are leaving Saturday evening to drive home so we can make it home at a decent time on Sunday. So that's what we've got going on. I can show you what I'm going to bring in the car. I'm bringing 4 projects like a crazy person, even though I will probably only work on 1 or 2 the whole time. So I'm going to pause you really quick and go grab them because I've packed them already in my bag. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So taking 4 socks, probably, might take 5, probably taking 4. And they are all either in process or they are new. And I've started them. Well, I've cast them on, but they're not like far into the sock. I just realized I can't show you one of them because it's, well, no, yes, I can, because this won't go up till after. So this won't be a secret anymore. Also, this is online. At Cake Palooza, there are 5 Fangirl Fibers, Yarnaceous Fibers, Sinful Yarns, Dragon Hoard, and Yarn Cafe Creations. 5. There are 5 booths doing 5 dyers. Sorry. If you're new to the channel, I'm a little rambly, not the most organized mentally human. It's part of my charm, maybe, I guess. Also, I am a really fast talker and I have to think a lot to slow myself down, so I apologize if I speak really quickly. Also, when I get excited, I talk really fast. Anyway, I have started the We're All Mad Here sock set from Fangirl Fibers. There will be a sample of it in the booth at Cake Palooza. So this is the main and the contrast for that. It's on our 80-20 base. And I have officially done, of the second sock, this much. I got it started, as I have called in the past, and my mom enjoys when I do this. It's a tiny mustache of a project. And that is living in this adorable Barley Purls bag. This is my current favorite bag because it's got cats and ghosts and skulls and books. So, and pumpkins. There's a pumpkin on here. There it is. So who doesn't love that? So that's coming with in the car so I can have a finished pair when the show is done. I am bringing this, which of course I'm in the middle of a row. So I, for the first time in a long time, was left at home by myself yesterday evening because Colin had to go to a work meeting. And so I was working on this, and I must have stopped in the middle of the row when he got home. So let me get to the end of the row very quickly. Oh, I should mention all of these are my String of Lights pattern, which can be found down below in this video. I will put a link specifically to it and also to my Ravelry where you can find all my patterns. So this is the apple cider sock set from Amanda of Mandi's Makings. This is an apple cider donut that I think is from Tiddly Bakes. Don't quote me on that, but apple cider donuts are a thing at the Sheep and Wool Festival, aka Rhinebeck. So yeah, this is from Mandi's Makings. I'll tag everybody down below as well. Apple cider on her 75/25 sock base, which is 4-ply and is amazing, and I love it. So here's our full skein, and here's our mini skein. There you go. It's got some delightful speckles. I bought that specifically for this trip when she and I were talking about the trip. Also living in a Barley Purl bag. This is from last Halloween, pumpkins. I have several styles of their bags. They have mini drawstring, they've got big drawstring, or medium-sized drawstring, they've got zipper, they've got snap, they've got handles that are detachable, like this one. They have handles that are fixed, like none of the ones I'm using because I have all the detachables out right now. Yeah, it's really nice. There are 2 pockets inside as well, and a section to hook stuff onto. Oh, look. This is a dragon from Noelle of Charmed and Dangerous. I've probably been looking for that, and now I know where it is. Okay, that's sock project number 2. Sock project number 3 is from Woolen Vinyl, who will be at Cake Palooza, and I'm so excited to buy yarn from in person. It's not even funny. This is from her Emo and Alternative Club from... It's post-pandemic. I want to say 2020. It is 2021 because I almost missed a month because we moved from I used to live in Menominee Falls, Wisconsin, which is where Fangirl Fibers is based, and now I don't live there. I live in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, and I drive there every day. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, this is Ocean Avenue from that club. I have the entire year. And yeah, Ocean Avenue. This is on Classic Rock Sock, which is a 80/20 2-ply. Which I'm a big fan of. That is Colin's alarm for the laundry going off. So I'm gonna pause it really quick so he can come downstairs and not feel weird about being on camera. So give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. And my last project is from I'm also in the middle of a row because I left to go run errands while I was knitting on it earlier. This is from the Yarnaceous Fibers Stranger Things calendar from last year. I have this year's as well. I will show you some of those as we go. I may have been irresponsible and opened all of them at once. I have reasons. It's because we're gonna be gone like every Friday this month, so I didn't want to like travel with them. So I have, this was week 3 last year. It's called Talk to Me. It is like the Christmas light scene where Joyce is trying to get into communication with Will. So it's a little blown out in this lighting, but you can see like the little colorful speckles. And I think I have the ball band. This is on her Salta fingering base, which is an 85/15. So yeah, this is last year's calendar. I have half skein sets for this year. So it's a 50-gram main skein and a 20-gram mini. And great news, I figured out that I can actually knit a full pair of socks out of that. I weighed them because it's totally like, it's within the grams I use for a pair of socks normally. My feet have gotten bigger, so I have to knit them a little larger now. So that's everything that's coming with me to the show. Yeah. Cool stuff. Okay, I am gonna go continue working on stuff that I need to get done before we leave in the morning, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when we are on the road. to you from Indiana. We're making a pit stop for gas, bathroom, snacks, all that good stuff. We're going to stop in Ohio tonight, so I will most likely check in with you when we get there. Otherwise, I hope you've been enjoying the delightful B-roll of our drive so far. Cool. See you when I see you. talk to the camera since I think we were in the car on Tuesday. So hello, coming to the floor of our Airbnb on Friday, October 16th, I think. Nope, 17th. We did Cake Palooza and Indian Tangled. I filmed some of Cake, filmed nothing in Indy. So apologies. But there will be a mighty haul video for Friday. So less for Saturday. And I will vlog tomorrow and take you along to the show and take pictures and all that good stuff. So me checking in for the Rhinebeck vlog, and I'll see you soon. This is me videoing Megan because she yelled at me that I'm not vlogging. Vlogception.
I don't even know. Wait, hold on. Oh, any parkour.
Hi, so it is Monday, October 20th. It is about 9:20 in the morning and I am home from Rhinebeck. I was going over footage on my phone and realized I record literally 10 seconds of the actual New York Sheep and Wool Festival. I will tell you this, if you'd like to see what the festival grounds look like and stuff, go back through any of my other vlogs from previous years. As I said earlier in the video, this is the first time I've gone as a work-related thing. And because Saturday, we ended up leaving at about 1:30 from the festival to start driving home. We got 7 hours done on that day. We drove until like 8 o'clock. And then we did 7 hours home yesterday in rain and wind. And we got home about 3 in the afternoon. And then I came home and just flattened / couch rotted for a while and unpacked. And yeah, so I apologize for the lack of actual Rhinebeck proper footage. I do have some footage that I have included in here for you guys to see, but I thought it would be fun to do the haul portion of the video now. So I'm not going to do house gifts and stuff in this video. I might put that in later in the vlogging times here on out, because otherwise we will be here for forever. But I am going to show you what I bought at Cake Palooza, Indian Tangled, and then the Rhinebeck Fairgrounds show proper. We're going to start with the first thing. I also have a Cake Palooza sweatshirt that I will not have right here to show because I wore it and it's in the laundry. But I have my New York State Sheep and Wool for this year sweatshirt. I have since my first 2 years, so this was my fourth Rhinebeck. My first 2 years I just did the t-shirt, and then I've done the sweatshirts the last 2 years I've gone. So if you ever see me in a bright orange sweatshirt with a sheep on it in any video, my videos, that's from Rhinebeck. I also have all the Wisconsin sheep and wools from the last several years, and Emily kindly brought me back the one from this year's festival, which I didn't go to, but it's super cute. I love a crew neck sweatshirt and a comfy pant. I might put some vlog footage in later today of me sitting here and knitting and doing nothing else, but I have big feelings about sweatpants and crew neck sweatshirts, so, and leggings and soft pants and jeans, and so yeah, crew neck sweatshirt for this year. Dude, the logo this year is adorable. I love it. I also got a sticker of it. I will show you all the little notion-y things I bought as well, but let's start with yarn. So Cake Palooza, I bought lots of skeins. I'm going to start with this one. These are in no particular order of how I bought them. We'll try and keep dyers together, but this one is first up. This is Fashion School Dropout, and this is her Huntrix colorway, which is, if you are not familiar, a K-pop Demon Hunter color. Kelly is based out of New Jersey. This is on her Soho sock, which is a 75-25 2-ply, and there are 463 yards on here. Her daughter was also selling these bracelets in the booth, so I purchased one of these as well. It's got a little lemon. I have really good lighting for doing this right now. Also, I know it's real life and I know it's a vlog, but they are doing a bunch of construction in our backyard. Thankfully, they are not actively working. That's why I'm doing this now, because there's like a quiet moment. But if you hear any heavy machinery, that's coming from my green space in my backyard. They're redoing our electrical and our gas. So they started that while I was gone. And that was fun to get updates about. Okay, so that was one purchase. So the 2023 Rhinebeck, which we don't talk about. If you need to know why that was a dramatic year, go back and watch that vlog, or anyone's vlog from the 2023 Rhinebeck, because I'm pretty sure we all talk about it. But I did not get an opportunity to purchase from this dyer at that show we don't talk about. So I was able to get it from Cake Palooza. This is Who Made. This is on their Made Twist, which is a 2-ply fingering sock, 100% superwash merino to 400 yards to 100 grams. And this is the colorway name. I believe it is pronounced Sagrada Familia. It is based on a stained glass window, and this is a color I wanted to purchase that year and didn't, and now I have it. So yay. This is a sheepy hair, not a cat hair, sheepy hair. So it's very pretty. I will, of course, tag everyone down below in the vlog notes. So I also got, hey, guess what? Those are the only 2 single skeins from a dyer I purchased. Everything else I bought at Cake came from Rachel of Wool and Vinyl. So I have loved Wool and Vinyl's yarn since, I think, literally the pandemic. The first skein I ever bought from Rachel was her Don't Stand So Close to Me colorway, which was I believe a fundraiser skein for the pandemic or during the pandemic. She does music inspired yarn, and she and I have very similar taste in music. So we bought a lot of yarn from there. In my own personal defense, so I have a lot of yarn from Rachel because I got her emo and alternative club in 2021. And I have every single color, so there's 12 of them. And then I've purchased a handful of skeins here and there over the last couple of years, but I have been watching colors for a long time, and I pretty much purchased 4 years worth of colors that I wanted to buy. Some of these are newer, but yeah. So we'll start with, I'm just gonna pick them from the bag. Oh, this is in my Cake Palooza bag. Ugh, yeah. Ooh, it's heavy. But it has everything I bought in it right now. So this is, all of these are on her Classic Rock sock, which is an 80-20 2-ply, 400 grams to 100 yards. Bad Moon Rising, which is a CCR song. Bad Moon Rising. There is EVH, which is Eddie Van Halen. I believe she did this colorway when he passed away during the pandemic. Eddie Van Halen. So good. That one's my hair. Eddie Van Halen. Living Dead Girl. Rob Zombie. Also Rob Zombie, Dragula. Yay. Meatloaf, this one's Bad Out of Hell, not Paradise by the Dashboard Light. This is Bad Out of Hell. This one is Paradise by the Dashboard Light. I let Colin pick which of the Meatloaf colors he wanted, and this is the one he picked, so I'll be making him socks out of Paradise by the Dashboard Light. I get Bad Out of Hell. And this is a deep cut for non-classic rock fans or who were not raised on this music by their parents. This is The Grand Illusion by Styx, which I might actually have the album of in my basement because I think I might liberated it for my mom and dad when they were moving. I love this. I geeked out about this one because, again, kind of a deep cut. And that, I think, is it from, yeah, that is it from Cakepalooza. Oh, no, it's not. I have more little things, but the little things are all in the bottom. So I will show you the little things last. So that's all the yarn from Cakepalooza. From, oh, nope, that's a fib. I have one more. I'm taking that out because it's got a swear on it, and I think it's funny, but you might not, so I don't want to be rude. So this was the Sweeney Todd sock set. We talked about this earlier in the vlog. There were 5 dyers who did Tim Burton inspired. So here is the poster. This is called The Worst Pies in London, and it's on her Lore sock set, which is her 8515 base. I didn't talk about it in the vlog while we were gone, I don't think, but I actually cranked out, cranked out a sock sample for the booth in about 18 hours from Wednesday night until Friday morning. If I was not working on it, I was sleeping or like putting food in my mouth. But it was in the Yarnaceous Fangirl Fibers Pacific Knit Co booth at Cakepalooza. I will put in a photo. That was the Corpse Bride sock set, and then you saw me working on the Alice in Wonderland sock set is also in the photo that I've posted. So technically that counts as yarn from Cakepalooza, even though I didn't buy it, but I cranked out the sample, therefore I get to keep the rest of the yarn and finish the pair. So I got that from Cakepalooza. And I also have the Alice in Wonderland because I work there, so I have the Alice in Wonderland. Okay, all that rambling. So I keep looking down in the bag. I don't even know if you can hear me when I look down. We could just do this because I am sitting on the couch. Just pop that up there. Okay, so in the Untangled, I was able to get a bag from Stash Bags. Stash Bags. This is super cute. This is the Stowaway bag. It's more teal. This is, obviously when I edit this, the color will probably look more accurate on the screen because I'll tweak it. But I used it, which is why it's a little wrinkly. And then it's got, so here's the tag. And then it's got coffee rings on the inside. It's super cute. And then it's got a handle. And it's a zipper. It's like nicely interfaced, and it's one of those good squishy bags. So that was my first bag purchase from the Untangled. I bought 3 bags total. 2 of them are from Saturday, so we'll get to that. Then I went and found my buddy Kacey of Kacey Knits. I met Kacey at Zombie last summer, and we've become friends. And so this was her show color. It's called Upstate. It's on her 75-25 4-ply fingering weight, 463 yards. It's very pretty. It's like muted leafy tones and like hilly, and that's what it makes me think of anyway. So there's my Kacey Knits skein. Then I went and hunted down Gabby of Plies Hellhounds. Got her show color. This is Arcadia on her Lucent base, which is 75% superwash BFL, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. There are 438 yards on here, and it is a fingering weight. I have very luxury skeins from Gabby. So Plies and Hellhounds yarn. Friend of the show. Where's my other Gabby? Here it is. This is her Dried Citrus for Purification and Love sock set on her Nectar base. She's had this on the website for a while, and I've put it in my cart and taken out of my cart I don't know how many times, so I decided to just buy it. It's a pretty tonal sock set, but I like it a lot. It's just not that tonals are bad, it's just, you know me, if you know me, I don't buy a lot of tonally stuff, but I couldn't pass this up. Her Nectar base is 60% superwash merino, 20% yak, and 20% silk. There's 400 yards on the 100 gram, and then these are 20 grams, so they'll probably be around 94 yards. Yay. So that was Plies and Hellhounds. Then I went and found Cat and Penny at Cesium Yarns. I met them at Zombie Knitpocalypse, stocking at Zombie Knitpocalypse in Minnesota last summer. There's a vlog for that as well, if you'd like to go see that. Muppet Christmas Carol is very serious in this household. Colin and I have watched it every single Christmas since we started. If we've been together since 2010. And if you don't know the backstory about Colin and I, because you probably don't, because I've never really shared it. When Colin and I were dating for the first 6 years, we lived in separate zip codes. We saw each other once a week for a weekend. There were time periods where we only saw each other once every 2 weeks, sometimes for less than a day. And so we took the Muppet Christmas Carol thing very seriously, and we watched it together every year since. And obviously we watch together now because we're married and stuff, but that is our Christmas tradition, Christmas Eve tradition. There's a certain amount of movies we watch. We have cinnamon rolls on Christmas Eve morning and stuff because we spent Christmas Day with my parents. So that's our stuff. So all that to say, Cat and Penny released a Muppet Christmas Carol collection, and were kind enough to gift me these skeins. So you will see these skeins either as designs or as examples of my sock patterns here in the near future. And so just a huge thank you to them for these. And I'm so excited about them. It's good to be heckling again on merino sock, 75% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, 463 yards. So this is a reference to the Marley ghosts that are Statler and Waldorf. Love this. I got Storytellers Are Omniscient, which is Rizzo and Gonzo's color, and this is on merino sparkle sock, so 75% merino, superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina, 438 yards. Storytellers Are Omniscient. I love this. And then, last but not least, I bet he would choke on it, also on Sparkle Sock, which is the Miss Piggy inspired color. It's so pretty. I cannot wait to get these cast on. I have weird relation to Christmas sock yarn. I don't know if it's I don't knit them because then I don't feel like I can wear them unless it's December. I have a whole box full of Christmas socks and so much Christmas yarn that I haven't knit, but those are getting knit for sure. And then I went to see Amanda of Fandoms and Fibers, who is unfortunately, that was their last show due to stuff in their life not letting them continue dying. So I made sure to snag some from them. This is Inevitable Betrayal on Superhero Sock, which is a 4-ply. I believe it's a 75-25. It's a Firefly reference. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. And then I got self-striping skein. This is 42. I was right. Superhero Sock is 75-25. This is a self-striper. This is 42, so it's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. I'm very excited to knit this up too. And then that was all the yarn I purchased at Indie. Again, I have some small things that are in here as well. And then on Saturday proper, I bought one skein of yarn. This is the Good Shepherd. Their yarn is the Shepherd's Rainbow. And if you watch the 23 vlog, you know that Karen and I impulse purchased a skein of Arizona Sunset from this booth. It was in Barn 32 if you went. They're located in Vermont, and it's this one woman who does this. Her son helps her in the booth, and they have gorgeous yarn. They have a lot of tonals. Sorry, I have to cough 1 sec. Okay, we're back. This is Tuscany. It's 9125. I think it's just the color number, but this is Tuscany. It's a 75-25. It's a little different than the base I got the year before. Oh, that's so good. Sorry, it's really good in this lighting. It's very pretty. Carolyn is lovely. I'm going to show this to you so you can have their contact info if you'd like yarn from them. They don't really have a website, or they do have a website. I don't know how much they do online shipping, but there is their info. Here is their ball band. They're excellent people. If you're from the area of them, you should definitely check them out. But yeah, they're wonderful. So there's that. And then I bought 2 bags from Cottontail. Hold on, let me say this correctly, because I just refer to it as Cottontail. Just want to make sure it's accurate. Cottontail Farm. In previous years, I've bought their pockets, which is a little quilted bag with a leather strap. That's supposed to be for spinning fiber, but I believe Natalie of Knitty Natty discovered it works really great for hooking onto your bag when you're trying to knit on the go. I kicked my own tripod, sorry. And I have a couple of those, and I bought that. I've had coffee, I've had enough sleep. but talking so much over the last couple of days has ruined my apparently ability to speak correctly. I bought 2 bags from them. Got this one. These are sock size bags. So this one's definitely on the more spooky side with the eyeballs and snakes and bats and skulls. And then I got this one. There's a sock hanging out of it because this is what I was working on in the car on the way home. This is Ocean Avenue by Wool and Vinyl. But I got this one with kitties and pumpkins and skulls and flowers and bats. They're definitely the same fabric company, and I love them. So I got those 2 bags. And then everything else I'm going to show you is small. I did bring home some bottled cocktails. I brought home, that's actually the only food stuff I brought home. Oh no, I got chocolate dip stuff from Samuel's that I ate in the hotel room on Saturday night right before I went to bed. Yeah, that's about it from Food Barn. But again, in 23, I found this and I didn't buy it because it was like I just didn't have the money left, and I've been really good about at shows not overspending, and I was trying to keep to that. So my plan was this year I am going to buy this regardless of anything. Like, this was my number 1 priority purchase besides that skein of yarn. So this is Shepherd's Friend hand cream from Maggie's Farm. It's very similar to when you get a lotion bar, but it's soft. It's almost like a whipped like situation, and it smells amazing. I believe it has lavender essential oil in it. Oh, actually, no. Okay, it's shea butter, beeswax. Oh, no. Lavender essential oil, vitamin E with jojoba, sweet almond, grapeseed, and apricot oils. Sometimes with the lanolin stuff, not that there's lanolin in here, but stuff that helps keep your hands from chapping and stuff in the winter, like ends up sticky on my hands. This is super lightweight. So that's this. I believe it is available on their website and can be shipped too, but that was my number 1 priority. Went right straight there, like the second we finally got into the show. At Cakepalooza, I also purchased from Tristan. Oh, this is all my stickers. I'll show you those in a minute too. But I have plans to knit the Winter Court Cardi by Dragon Hoard, Tristan of Dragon Hoard, and I bought buttons for it. I'm really far away from the camera. I don't want to be like too close, but I'm also too far away. This is a little janky right now because it traveled to New York and back with me in various bags because I wanted to make sure, are you ready? I found buttons that went with it. They're so perfect. They're little leaves. And this is called Maple Heather from Wool the Andes from Knit Picks. They were meant to be. It's too perfect. So that'll be my next sweater cast on here before it gets too cold, and I'll always be able to wear it, but I want to get going so I can wear it while it's cold. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, that's not Rhinebeck, but I bought the buttons at Rhinebeck. They came with these stitch markers too. So these were made by Tristan. So here's another close-up of these buttons. They are like ceramic, so they're not for washing and drying and all that good stuff in a machine. Unfortunately, the bag ripped out of the bottom of this, so that's where all of my stickers appeared out of the bottom. I also replenished my Tuft Woolens apple cider donut, lanolin balm, and chapstick. I actually haven't had the chapstick since 2019, but it is both the cider donut, and someone in our house, it was Sarah, opened hers and I went, who got Tuft Woolens too? Because I know this smell really well. So really good. I believe they had a pre-order up for it, so if you wanted some, you could also go get some. Oh, here's the program from Sheep and Wool. And the last thing that's not stickers, because I traded stickers with a bunch of people, where I got needle stoppers from Wool and Vinyl, because they were 5 for $20, so I bought 5. Got No Face. So again, here's Wool and Vinyl. I got No Face. I got these McDonald's Trick or Treat buckets, because I am a 90s nostalgia junkie from my childhood. No Face is my favorite. Halloween and Scream are my 2 favorite horror franchises, so I got the No You Hang Up Ghost Face. I don't know if I've ever worn it in a Vlogtober, but I have a sweatshirt that says the Woodsboro Horror Movie or Horror Film Club, what's your favorite scary movie, and it has Ghostface on it because I'm a dork. Pumpkin McDonald's buckets, and these are amazing. They are Tamagotchis, like legit could be operational Tamagotchis. I went back for these. So I only had 2, and then it was like, well, I could just get 5 and it'd be cheaper. So these are the ones that sold me on that. So, and then I got one more thing that I have to get up and go. Oh, sorry. I also have this stitch marker from Cottontail Farms. That's for Rhinebeck 2025. So there is their info. And then one thing, I've already put it out because I was so excited about it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get it. Okay, so of Dust and Dew, we're at Cake Palooza, their ceramics booth. And I got this Notions dish that's handmade. These little feet. And ready? I love this. It's a death head moth and a little crescent moon. I wanted so badly to get the teacup, but I have so many mugs, and I was also really scared I was gonna break it on the way. So I just, for now, got the Notions dish, but I will 100% link to them down below so you can find them. So this is from Of Dust and Dew. She was the sweetest person. Yay. Wonderful. Stickers. So I traded with the Charm City Ewenicorns my sticker for their pin. So cute. I technically did a swap for this, but the Pacific Knit Co. New York Doodle sticker for this year. Yes, there's a pizza rat. Yes. Then I traded stickers with Chelsea of Cottontail Farm. So there's Cottontail. I did not swap with Rhinebeck, but I got the Rhinebeck sticker. New York State Sheeping Wool Festival. I'm obsessed with this logo this year. I just would like the world to know that. Tristan never ended up with my sticker, but I got her sparkly version of this. I have this on one of my mugs. Oh, it's right here. Oh, one of my water bottles. I have this one from when she redesigned it. Now I have a big sparkly one. That's exciting. Pause while I put my water back. I swapped with Rachel for Wool and Vinyl, also holographic. Toy Shirt Sheet. Of Dust and Dew. I love it. Amanda. Oh, that's upside down. It's a mimic yarn chest. That's a D&D thing. Fandoms and Fibers. This is Bruce from Stash Dash Bags. And Newberg Yarn Co. Yay! So, Rhinebeck wrap up. Let me hunker in a little bit here. Probably the most perfect Rhinebeck I've ever been to. The weather was amazing. I was able to wear both my sweaters that I brought. I brought my, you'll see in the photo montage that I put in before this, my Haunted Mansion doodle, which I can't hold up and show you because it's going to the Southern Animal Fiber Fair this weekend in Carolina. South Carolina? North Carolina? One of the Carolinas. I apologize. It's hard to keep track of where everything is. And then it will come back. It also might live at the Fangirl Fibers retail space for a while, so you'll get to see it if you come in ever to shop there. It's pretty much my most epic Rhinebeck sweater I've ever had. What else was great about it? The only not great thing was that we couldn't stay for longer, but unfortunately, work calls, so we had to go home. But we're home now, and that's good. So I didn't get to see every single person I wanted to see this year. Also, I feel like this is the most busy Rhinebeck I've been to since 2019. There was an overwhelming amount of people, which is part of the reason I didn't vlog a whole lot, because there was a lot of people. Also, it was just nice to chit chat and catch up with people I only get to see once every 2 years. I didn't get pictures with some of those people, like Gabby of Plies and Hellhounds and I failed at both getting pictures at Flock and at New York Sheeping Wool this year. I didn't get to take a picture with Samantha Guerin, unfortunately. There's so many people I didn't take pictures with. Jenn Likes Yarn, I didn't take a picture with. So many people, because it was just mania. I barely went into any of the barns this year, but the weather was perfect. It was a good trip. The house situation was great. Everything was just great, but I'm really ready to be home for a while. So we do have one more trip. Colin and I have one more trip this year, and then we are home for a good long time. We are going on a cruise in March of 2026, But until then, after the end of this month, we are going nowhere that is not in state to visit friends and family because I'm a homebody and I'm just really glad to be home with my stuff and my cat and my husband and all that. But it was an excellent Rhinebeck compared to the 2023. 2023 is solely based on weather. Saturday it rained a bunch that year, and then it was super cold on Sunday. Driving, even though it was 14 hours both directions, so 28 hours total in the car, still much less stressful than flying, apparently, for me. So that was good. Emily and I had a good time together, and I got to see my mom and Karen and Yarnaceous Fibers and all the people from Pacific Knit Co. And yeah, it was just a really good time. So yay, Rhinebeck. I want to say I'll go next year. That is to be determined. I do really like going every other year. It makes it more special, but yeah. This is not the last you'll see of me for this month, but I'm gonna put this up towards the end of the week. I want to get some time to make sure it's edited well, I get everything inserted correctly. The beauty of this is normally I'm recording this on the Monday after Rhinebeck because I have to go back. I would normally, not anymore, have to go back to school and would have parent-teacher conferences and then music educator convention all within the next 2 weeks. And I don't have that. I have a lot of downtime between now and the beginning of November. So yay. I have work this week. I'll probably take you along to the studio and you'll see that in the next set of vlog I do. And yeah, so thanks for coming along to Rhinebeck with me. Sorry for the lack of B-roll. I tried my best. I have done better jobs in previous years, so there's that. Fairgrounds looks the same. Nothing really changed, so. Okay, I'm gonna go and knit now, and I will check in with you guys when I see you next. Bye!